So after reading the Bible, I found that the Bible has listed just a few, 3 of the most dangerous traps in existence that cause people to stay in poverty, to stay poor. Right? These are the spending habits of people that keep them poor. So we're going to just bring this to your attention because it's fascinating. By the way, my name is Jordan Cunningham, and what I like to do is just read the Bible and then tell people about the fascinating things that I found inside of it. So let's dig in. So this scripture is taken at First John, chapter 2 and verse 15 and 16. Right? Let's go read this. Very well-known scripture. It says, "Do not love either the world or the things in the world. If anyone loves the world, the love of the Father is not in him, because everything in the world, the desires of the flesh, the desire of the eyes, and the showy display of one's means of life, does not originate with the Father, but originates with the world." Now, this is a very powerful scripture. Many people use it to talk about like things you must avoid, habits you must avoid, actions you must avoid. But listen, this is spending habits you must avoid now. So go break this down for you. So it says, the desires of the flesh, right? What does that mean? So it means having a good time, right? Now, you might wonder, why having a good time will lead to poverty? Well, let me tell you this. According to scripture, again, these are Proverbs. It says, the one who loves having a good time will come to poverty. Now, how this bring into poverty? Well, if you get a paycheck, right? And the first thing I do after that, I go have a party, go to a party. Every time you get paid, you go to a party. What are you doing now with your paycheck? Well, you completely consume your paycheck on lust. So you become just this consumer. So this having a good time, you're being a consumer. You consume not only your paycheck, but your productive time. So you consume two assets, time and money. So you not be a producer, you just a consume. So this create poverty. This cause you to be poor. That's why I literally say the one who love have a good time will be poor. And when we talk about spending habits associated with the desires of the flesh. For example, if you're a person who likes to have a bunch of women, right? Because say, or you just like, even one woman will like to have just men attention. They would have spent all this time on the beauty, on the physical appearance. So what they would have do now? So they would have buy expensive clothing, expensive stuff like clothes, cars, etc. You'd have to spend all this money upon these things, right? If you try to impress them, if you try to catch a mate, for example, just for one night, but you go to continuous do this, you're going to go at different bars, you're going to go at these different places, just by your lust go bring you to these different places, and you're going to spend money, right? And these are just consumption. These are just consumption on your flesh. The desire of your flesh. You want to have sex, so guess what? You go to this bar, you go to one party, one nightclub, spend all this money, get a little drunk, see if you can find one chick, and then you end up waste time and money, and there's no profitability in it because you don't start one family. You just waste your time and your money, your resources, and then you do that on the weekend, the Saturday, go through your slavery job, right, for the next 5 days of the week, and then you rinse and repeat the process every weekend, right? So you see how that alone just keep you poor. That habit, these are habits now. These are habits, right? These are habits. Habits that keep you poor. Habits, the Bible tries to show you habits that keep you poor. Second habit, the desires of the eyes. The continuous need for new things. That is the one habit that keeps people poor. Every year, people drop the new iPhone. New iPhone. The new iPhone, new stuff. Continuous need for new stuff. But for example, new iPhone. There are people right now will get paid, right? This is just a Jamaica. I can tell you paycheck. When I used to work at a call center. So you get paid like 110K. Like the last call center work, telesales agent, very good at it. So I got paid around $740 US after commission. So that was like 2022. So yeah, that's like 100K, right? The new iPhone is cost like how much? Like $1,000. Yeah, people. Me know of people. I'm gonna say me know of people who get all their money, buy a new iPhone, right? And end up broke. I'm broke the next paycheck, but them spend this paycheck. Now me have another video go come up I explain how jobs themselves keep you poor. Stay tuned for that because that go blow your mind. But you see that spending habit? This new phone. Matter of fact, another thing like new clothes. New things. There's always this need for new things. So you have new clothes. Why you have new clothes? Well, you just need new things. Why? You get paid, you get this job, you get paid. No, you buy new clothes, you buy new phones, you buy new things, you buy these new shoes, new Clarks. Very famous shoes in Jamaica. You buy these new Clarks every time you buy one new shoes. It just these spending habits keep you poor because why? Back at it again. You consume. You're just a consumer. You just want to be a consumer. You're just a consumer of things. So if you consume the resource, which is money, where you spend your time, you spend your time to get money just to consume it upon your lust, whether it is through fleshly desire, fleshly lust. So flesh, you're consuming upon either your flesh or your eyes. And now you consume two things. So your flesh, you consume it with having this good time, you try pleasure seeking, you the pleasure seeking activities, and then your eyes are consuming upon just looking at new things. You just like to see the new thing. You buy this new shoe, you buy this new lamp, you buy this new clothing, new shirt, you buy something new, you buy one new phone. You don't need it, but you buy it because you just love this consumption habit, this consumerism. That is actually a sin. Don't consume like that. You create poverty. Now, lastly, you have the showy display of one means of life, which is very evident in today's world, what that be social media living, right? This need for other people validation, right? Other people validation. Like if you live for other people validation, this even encompass all of these things. You know why? Because you gotta go to parties and these places where you don't really want to go, just because you want to take one picture for post online to say you go to one place. You never enjoy it, but you want to go one place, right? You don't enjoy these things. The show you display one means of life. You don't really like the shoe, right? For example, Balenciaga have this trash bag. Like cost $1,000. People buy it. Why? Just to show off, just for the tag, just for the thing, just for the brand, right? This brand thing, right? They might buy these cars. They don't need these cars. Them people buy like 2, 3 different cars, and them have this car note where they might pay off. They never need a car in the first place. Them working a like one job where they don't need to travel that much. They take one taxi, you save enough money. But no, them need to show up people, the other people validation, say them a do something, right? This constant need to prove to others, it is the dead trap. This is the constant need. Write that down. The constant need to prove to other people, proving to others is a poverty trap. The constant need. This constant need is like a need, a burning desire. We need to prove to other people, say, I am doing something, right? So the show a display of one means of life comes into this picture, and then we go buy a new car, we go buy one new car, go wrong with the old car. And we just need to buy one new car, just need to show other people, say I am at this level, right? No, why you need to buy $1,000 clothing, I want $1,000 trash bag? I need to show other people what level I am at in life. Why you need to do this? Why you need to keep on a spend? But guess what? They don't understand. All them do are this consumer. Them are a consumer of resources, both time and money. And the worst part about it, you see, if you have a job, if you have something where you sell assets, like you sell a thing. For example, I sell the DAL, direct access list. Now, if you want to go ahead and start making money online as an affiliate marketer, head on over to Askarian.com, purchase a DAL and start promoting to people who actually want to buy the product you're offering. Just to plug it that in, the link will be in the description below. But cause say, like it's a digital product, right? The direct access list. So I don't sell my time, right? But I sell the product. Now, if I was to just sell the product and all I did with the money was to consume it on stuff, expensive stuff, and fleshy desire, like desires of the flesh, desires of the eyes, or the other people validation, I wouldn't grow rich, right? You wouldn't grow in a life overall because you'd have to be trapped by these things. But the worst part about it, you have people with selling time, we get paid per hour, and guess what? That's even worse. You sell time where you can never get back, right? And it's a limited asset. You only have 24 hours worth of day. You sleep for 8 hours. You need to sleep, do certain things, right? Miscellaneous things. And you only work and get paid for 8 hours out of the whole day. These are 8 hours you can never get back on a limited thing, right? Some governments in Jamaica, they put one limit on how much hours a person can actually work. Like you have a 40-hour work week. If you do too much overtime, that can seem as like you overwork the person. And that I want lots of companies don't really do that. But think about this really and truly valuable. Think about this properly. If you sell these limited resources what you have, and then you take it, then you get in exchange for another resource. But only thing you do with that resource, I just consume it without producing anything to grow wealth. You go forever in a poverty. So these are habits now. Create poverty fear because most people, as they get paid, you know this to yourself. As they get paid, you want to go have a good time, right? Or you want to go, you say you want to treat yourself. Then you go and you want to treat yourself to a good time. You want to treat yourself to some clothes. And you want to show people how much money you make. So you buy stuff. You see me? These are the three things, right? So you want to have a good time. You want to have a good time. You want to treat yourself to a good time. You want to treat yourself to new clothes, something new, and then you want to show other people how much money you make. Other people validation. These spending habits keep you absolutely poor. Now, if you understand these things and you realize you learned something new today and you want to escape poverty, listen to what I'm going to tell you now. Head on down and pick up a local copy of a Bible, whether that download it online or whatever, and read this book. This book powerful. It teaches you how to think and get out of mental bondage. These things, society, bro, you have to understand this. These are not just like a new concept, this is there on forever, but it's amplified. Social media amplifies these things. You get up, people want, social media just built upon these three things. You want to have a good time, take one picture, post it online. You want to have new clothes, you take one picture and post it online. You want other people validation, you show people what you do online. Like you start this, you keep on a post updates and all these things, right? Other people validation, like making moves. Say, people always post these captions on their foolishness. These constant need for other people validation amplified in today's day and age. That's why people poor nowadays than ever. Why are they so poor? Why even though the internet exists with multiple ways to make money online, just like the direct access list, right? Multiple ways you can make money online. People still poor. Why? Because people are consumers. You can go on YouTube yourself and start making videos, right? But guess what you do? You sit down instead and you consume. This is the habits of people. And we can go show you throughout the Bible or the scriptures that tell you what you need to do to grow rich, to grow wealthy, to become something in life. Instead of being a consumer. You see, a consumer, I'm going to save another video but Bible littered with these things. You just store it throughout it, right? The scripture actually fulfills itself. That literally, all scriptures are inspired of God, beneficial for teaching, reproving, setting things straight, disciplining righteousness, so that the man of God may be fully competent, completely equipped for every good work. So if you have learned something new from this video, share it with your friends so you can escape this mental poverty, that this veil when they put on you and tell you, say, you need to have these habits, escape them. I'm going to teach you how to escape them, by the way, so you don't have to worry. Now, as I said earlier, my name is Jordan Cunningham. Hope you enjoyed this video. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Take care.